Hello and welcome to the Banker's View from Sibos video series, looking at all the hot topic this year in Geneva. My name is Joy Macknight. I'm Transaction Banking and Technology Editor at the Banker, and I'm here with Mark Buitenhek, who's Global Head of Transaction Services at ING Bank. Thanks so much for joining us today, Mark. Can you tell me some of the challenges that you're seeing within the transaction banking world?
Well, that is a very small question, but with a lot of answers. First of all, pressure on revenues everywhere, pressure on cost everywhere, cyber, compliance, and the need to innovate. So it's the perfect storm, so to say.
And do you think that, let's say, this year cyber has really come out on top in terms of the hot topics here at Sibos?
Yeah, compared to last year, where compliance was a bigger theme together with innovation, cyber is now a bigger theme. And by the way, we used to see cyber already on the retail side. It has now entered the corporate side and the bank side even more. So that is a big topic this year for this year's Sibos.
And then in terms of transaction banking, where do you think the growth will really come from, let's say, in the next few years?
That's a difficult question to answer. It is clear if you look at transaction banking development on the corporate side, there's a clear need to simplify things, improve user experience, and come up with innovative new products. So that's where the actual growth is coming from. On the other hand, you could also say that more and more cash transactions are being replaced by digital transactions. So in that sense, that there's also a sort of a growth. And for the rest, it's competition, of course, where the growth is coming from.
Okay, and there's also, you sort of touched on it there, a lot of like new technologies that are coming into play. What do you think are the biggest ones that will impact transaction banking?
Yeah, a lot of people immediately think about distributed ledger technology that will solve every problem. In fact, it's part of the puzzle. First, we need to get right what needs to be done, and then how and which technology to use. But if you look at the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, data analytics, and then distributed ledger technology, if you combine all that, that's where the world is heading. The question is how to apply it and how to make that huge transformation.
Okay, and distributed ledger technology, what do you think are the biggest challenges for mass adoption at this moment?
Yeah, the biggest things actually, well, a few things. First of all, we don't know exactly how it behaves under large pressure with a lot of data and a lot of players, etc. That is point one. The second point is how to transform from the current situation to a complete new situation with new technology. The transformation of that is incredibly complex and incredibly expensive, and I don't see it happen in, let's say, mainstream payments in the coming 3 to 5 years. So I'd rather see distributed ledger technology happening in something completely new, innovative, or something on the side. Swift, for instance, is working on a tracker on top of payments. That might well be something where you use distributed ledger technology instead of completely replacing international payments right now.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Mark.
All right, you're welcome.